Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about hair. On my Instagram, someone did ask me to do a tutorial or a video based on hair extensions, and I actually don't have clip-ons on. I actually have a sew-in installed into my hair. So I'm going to be talking to you guys about like my experience and everything, like why I got it, installation, the aftermath, and then the care, and then how I like it so far, because this is the very first weave that I have ever gotten, actually. So I'm gonna be as informative as I can, because I did write everything down on a piece of paper, front and back. So I was like up till like 4 in the morning because I couldn't sleep. So I hope it's informative for you guys. So let me know what you guys think. Alright, so the reasons why I got a sew-in or hair extensions is because, one, my mom asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I wanted my long hair back. And two, also because they braid half of your hair to actually sew in the hair onto your head, you know? So I was like, you know what, my hair is fried, so might as well not keep putting heat on my hair and keep damaging it even more. I was like, so let me just go ahead and grab some hair, let me get extensions, because I missed my long hair to begin with. I was like, so that's gonna be my Christmas present. I'm gonna get me some long hair again. And because my hair was severely fried. Alright, so I did research on the hair. I wanted the Bellamy hair extension, specifically the Lily Galici brand, but as always, I always do reviews on like any products that I'm gonna buy. I want to see if it's actually worth buying before I actually get it and not really like the item and stuff. So I did read some comments on the website, I did see some videos on YouTube, and I stayed away from the higher or the more known, bigger YouTubers here giving the reviews, because let's be honest, you know, they are sponsored sometimes and they get paid to say good shit about some brands and everything. So I don't really trust the, you know, more well-known YouTubers here on YouTube. So I went and I started watching the not so known YouTubers, which I think are a little bit more genuine with their reviews, and a lot of them did not have good things to say about it. So I kind of, you know, I don't want to bash on them because I honestly haven't purchased hair extensions from them. So I was like, you know what, it's $300 on the line. Let me just go ahead and get something that I can actually feel and see how it is. So I ended up going to Sally's Beauty Supplies, and luckily for me, they were having a sale. The hair that I bought was the Sassy Collection hair. It's apparently human hair, and this is what I have on my head. It's 18 inches, and for two bundles, they were $150, which originally they were, I don't even know, but I mean, I could have bought like 4 bundles for less than $300, so I saved a lot of money. So I kind of did take take my time on what hair I wanted to, you know, put on my head, because I didn't want for the girl to install hair and then when I washed it, it was just gonna coarse up and matte super quickly and stay with that for like a month, 2 months, you know, and wait till like I had to take it all out and stuff and not enjoy the hair. So I recommend for you to actually research the hair that you want to get, because you're gonna have it installed into your head and you're gonna pay money to get that installed. So take your time to, you know, actually know what kind of hair you want. So once I got this hair already, it was like the bundles and everything, I went to my boyfriend's sister's house, and she actually has someone who installs, you know, the hair onto your head. My hair is actually really short, as you guys already know. It's like, this is my hair, if you can see that. That's how short my hair is. Okay. The only real hair they have exposed on my head is the bottom part, which was actually really stupid of me to keep the bottom part, because it's actually easier to tell, but not when it's curled. And the top part of my hair, this is my real hair, and that's it. I'll show you guys later in the video what and how like the lady parted my hair and everything. She was really good. So that's my real hair. Only the very bottom of my hair, and the very top of my hair is my real hair that's actually peeking through. Now, I do have to say that this hair that is installed in my head is actually a little bit lighter than my real hair, but it's okay because when it's curled, it all blends in together and you can't tell. So when she was doing everything, she asked me how I wanted my hair to be parted, how I usually wear my hair on a daily basis, and I actually have my hair parted through in the middle of my hair like the Kardashians. Woo! You know? So she braided my hair according to how I wanted my like how I usually, you know, do my hair. So if she says if I do ponytails, you know, she asked me if I wanted you know, like volume and stuff. So she just did my braids according to how I was going to style my hair. So she actually braided my hair full across, like literally the entire middle part of my head is braided up to like here, far back right here. Like I said, she did actually a U, as you guys can tell right here. This is the track that starts and ends right here. So it's a complete U, just so I can just put my hair over and cover it up. The hair is braided, as you guys can tell down here. So my hair like starts from here to all the way down here, if you guys can see. Once she had already asked me all those questions and everything, she started braiding my hair. She was surprisingly really quick at braiding hair, like lightning speed. And she literally finished doing my entire head, since I do have really short hair, in less than an hour. She installed everything, and I had a little bit of hair left over the 2 bundles that I did have. So I had just like literally this much hair left over. So when she was done braiding my hair, she actually, obviously your head is gonna feel really tight because the braids are you know, freshly braided, and then the sew-in, just like, you know, she's like sewing it in so it gets even more tighter so it can be secure and stuff. And after she styled my hair, she styled my bangs and everything to go with it, and then she gave the sides of like the hair to like frame my face so it can match, like so it can just blend in with my hair, so you couldn't straight out tell like, oh, like one layer and then like a brand new another layer, so you can tell like it's like it was obvious that I was, you know, wearing a weave and stuff. So she just trimmed it. She like framed my face, which she did an amazing job because I don't even need to cut this hair to layer the rest. It's just amazing. So now, once that hair is already installed and I've already had it for a couple of days, obviously you're gonna have to wash your hair as well. So this was my main concern. How am I gonna wash this hair, you know, because I have heard that if you wash the braids, like if you actually wash your head like if it was like a real hair, that it's bad because your braids would start smelling moldy and stuff, and that just scared me. So I don't know if it's true, and I don't want to try it because I don't want my hair to smell moldy and stuff. So the way that I wash my hair, and I've seen other people do it as well, so I know I'm not alone on this, okay, but correct me if I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong so I can do it right. What I do, let me show you, ladies. So this is the real hair that I do have peeking. All of this. So what I do is I separate this just like how I'm doing it, and then I tie the rest of my hair back like this, and then with a little bucket I start wetting the real hair of mine, and then I just scrub it. I just scrub that specific area, and then I condition it, and then when that thing is done, I just go into the shower and I just kind of just wet the hair. I wet just the hair, not my scalp. And then what I do is I shampoo like if it was real hair, and then once that is done, I condition the shit out of it, okay? Because you just gotta treat it like it's your real hair, you know? And I just have to condition it because I don't want it to get matted. I don't want it to, you know, get gross and stuff, so I condition it. I leave in leave-in conditioners, so that's how I do it. I do the same thing for the bottom part. Instead I just like flip my hair upwards, I tie it, and I start washing that part, and that's it. And that's about it, guys. My first experience overall with this hair has been pretty good. The hair, I like it. It's thick, it's voluminous, it's, you know, just what I wanted, and I didn't really have to pay a lot for the hair, so, you know. Also, I'm trying to think about cons with this hair. It's, you just gotta brush out the knots that it comes out. Like, obviously, like, your hair would kind of knot up too if you don't take care of it as often. Also, it does shed, but obviously you do shed on a daily basis. If you had your natural hair does shed, and this does too, but it doesn't shed as much as I thought it would. Even when I wash it after, it just even got even more like voluminous, and I actually like that. I actually like that it's really big hair and it's not, you know, flat and anything like that. Like, I honestly can do whatever I want to this hair. And I would be okay with it. And I'm okay if it feels a little dry, or if it feels, you know, coarse and thick, because that's how my hair originally feels like anyway, so I'm used to that. So far nothing bad has happened, just that I always have to brush out my hair, or I have to have a brush with me, because I'm always so scared that it's gonna like mat up or something. So that's about it. Nothing really bad has happened to me, although sometimes if I get so scared that my tracks are showing, but then I don't really care if they do show, because, you know, like, I don't really care. But that's about it. My experience overall, like I said, has been really good. And yeah, I can't think of anything else. So I'll let you guys go now. Subscribe to me. Let me know if this was informative. If I missed something, let me know. I can do another video based on this again if I missed anything. So I'll see you guys in my next video, and don't forget to subscribe to me and follow me on my social networks. So bye guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. So overall, I really do actually like this experience. This is my very first time with it. Oh, like a weave, a sew-in. Excuse me, my cat is meowing. Come in. Say hi. He has that bitch resting face. Look at him. It's actually been rather nice.